Predicting future market trends represents a constant and complex challenge for traders. Manual analysis of historical patterns, while being a fundamental practice, requires a considerable amount of time, experience, and can easily be subject to human error. Moreover, the increasing complexity of modern financial markets makes it increasingly difficult to identify and recognize significant correlations between past patterns and future price movements, thus increasing the level of uncertainty for market operators. We present Predict Trend Cometreon, a cutting-edge indicator designed to analyze the current trend and compare it with similar historical patterns. This powerful tool automates the process of searching and comparing patterns, offering predictions based on concrete and historical data. Predict Trend employs sophisticated algorithms to continuously examine market data, identifying similarities between the current trend and past patterns. It doesn't just stop at identifying matches. It also provides detailed predictions on possible future movements, based on the historical results of similar patterns. Let's now examine the technical specifications of the indicator. Predict Trend offers a range of configurable options. With the left length and right length, you can define the extension of the highest and lowest points used to identify patterns. To delve deeper into this aspect, I recommend also watching the video on the support and resistance indicator. You can choose a period of distance from the last candle, for example 1 year, months, hours, or minutes. This option allows you to define how far back in the past the indicator should look for pattern. This is particularly useful for speeding up the indicator. Level 1 is the first level of correlation for patterns. With the last bar to check input, you can choose the number of pivots to check, like in this case 4. The system will search for patterns based on the last 4 most recent levels to find patterns in the past with the same values. For example, higher high, higher low, lower high, and higher high. Level 2 allows you to also check the candle distance between each level to verify that the distance between past patterns and the current one matches. You can also add a margin of error between distances. For example, if the candle distance between 2 levels is 20 and the error value up-down is set to 5, the allowed candles will be between 15 and 25 in distance. Level 3 allows you to check the percentage distance between levels to ensure that the values are equally distant from each other. Here too you can add an error percent. For example, by entering a value of 20 with a distance between 2 levels of 10%, the allowed percentage distance will be between 8% and 12%. To choose how many values after each pattern to display in the table, simply change the value of bar to have. To display the exact start time of the pattern, enter the chart's time zone in the input. In addition to automatic search based on the active trend, Predict allows you to search for specific patterns by manually entering the necessary data for analysis. You can enter up to 8 values, including some special values such as high value, i.e. HH or LH, or top-bottom, i.e. HH or LL. As an extra, you can display an approximate trend based on the average of the values of each pattern for each section. Not only is the percentage of each level based on the patterns, but the distance is also obtained from the distance between each level of the patterns. Additionally, you can modify the line style to your liking with up to 4 sequential colors that can be changed. The table is used to display the values of the patterns found. You can choose how many patterns to display and also the starting order. Choosing first will display the most recent patterns, conversely with last, the oldest ones. Choose the table style to best fit your chart style. You can also change the elements displayed on the table, such as the date or the values of subsequent swings. Now let's see how to use Predict Trend in practice. Leverage the identified patterns to compare past movements with the current trend, gaining a clear vision of possible future directions. You can enter the date of a specific pattern to examine how the price behaved during and after that pattern. Alternatively, analyze the average of the values of the patterns found for a more direct and synthetic view of past market behavior. If you want to search for specific patterns, directly enter the values in the inputs. For example, if several patterns indicate that the three future movements are LH, HL, and LL, you can search for this hypothetical pattern in the past to obtain a preliminary forecast. Remember that Predict Trend works on any time frame. However, to improve accuracy, it is advisable to use it on higher time frames, where historical patterns tend to be more reliable. With Predict Trend, you'll have a powerful and flexible tool that will help you understand and make the most of market trends, improving the accuracy of your trading decisions. If you want to learn more about other tools and unlock all Cometreon indicators, visit our website. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and activate the bell to receive immediate notifications about new tutorials and the latest updates of our trading tools. Thank you for watching the video.